Hi, I'm Olga. And I'm Rota. We're former professional swimmers, and we're here on behalf of Expert Village.
Before getting into the water and trying to practice the kick movement, it's better to sit outside of the pool on the edge with your legs slightly into the water and start to practice the kick movement. Make sure your knees are slightly bent, not completely straight. Also make sure you don't bring the knees all the way back. Okay, the knees are slightly bent, but not locked, not straight, they're slightly bent, and keep doing the movement, okay? Practice outside of the water first, and then get in the water, and we'll show you how to do it inside the water. Now, another thing that is really important is that you start the movement from your hips, not from the knees. The movement will start from your hips.
When you start practice the kick, it's better to get into the water, be close to the wall, put two hands on the wall and line on the water, and start to practice the kick. It's better to start to practice the kick when your head is outside of the water, then combine it with the bubbles and the breathing. So put the head inside of the water, take the bubbles out, and then get the head out and take the air. So bubbles in the water and taking air.
I'm going to show you a kicking exercise. You can use a kickboard like the one we have, and you can use a noodle if you have it at your local pool. So we're going to push up the wall slightly, it doesn't have to be strong. Okay, I'm going to place my hands like that, and Rodham has a slightly different position. You can choose whatever is more comfortable for you. Okay, and kick. Okay, make sure you kick the whole time to keep the balance. Now, if you are in Rodham's position, you can't do bubbles. But if you're in my position, that simulates the streamline position, you can actually do bubbles. Okay, it works like this. Okay, and make sure you practice that a lot. Okay, we'll show you the pool first outside the water, and then we'll go in the water and show you how it works inside the water. Okay, so place your arm up front in front of you. Okay, you bring your hand down, okay, close to your body. Get it out of the water and back. Again, Rodham's going to show you one more time. So, inside the water, up and back. Okay, what's important here is you go inside the water, then your elbow slide. Okay, when you finish close to your body. Okay, don't bring the arm too much up. Bend in your elbow and bring it back. Okay, so it's important to be relaxed, okay, not contract your muscles. Also, when you swim, make sure you close your hand, okay, your fingers. Don't open them. Okay, it's a lot more efficient if you close it. Now, Rodham's going to show you the same thing from a slightly different angle. Okay, same thing we showed you before. Relax hands, close your fingers. Okay, get out of the water. Now with the left hand. When you master the right hand, go on to your left hand. Don't put it together before we touch the next.
Practice the pull movement with your right arm, move to the left arm, and just after you feel really comfortable with each arm separate, move to the full stroke. So now we'll show you how does it work. Start with one of the arms. When it's getting close to your body, take a breath. And then start to move the other arm together. Try to control your breathing and try to breathe just every third stroke or every second stroke if it's hard for you. So you can see Olga doing it. Now she's taking air. 1, 2. So now I'll show you the full stroke from a different angle.
start with one arm. When it's getting close to your body, the other arm will start to move. And then you switch again. So one is on the top and one is on the bottom. Another exercise to practice the pool movement is just by walking in the water and start to practice the pool. Then you can also practice on the combination between the two arms. So you can see one arm is getting into the water, the other arm getting outside. Make sure all the time that your hands are closed. The fingers are close together. Not like that, but close together. Another good way to practice the pool movement is by taking a pool boy or a noodle, if you have, and just holding it in front of you and start practicing one arm at a time. Now we're going to do the same thing without the pool boy. So Rodham's going to push off the ball, and then she's going to start from the streamline position, and then practice the breathing with the hands while she's kicking.